again. It's a redskin.
Hey guys, it's your boy Jamancheta and welcome back to my channel, and today we're gonna unbox and take a closer look at this smartphone, the Xiaomi Redmi Note 9 Pro. It is the best smartphone in the Redmi Note 9 series, and nakikita nyo naman na yes, ang ganda niya, and I'm really excited to unbox this one. So the variant that we got comes with 6 gigs of RAM with 64 gigs of internal storage. But before we go to the unboxing, let's talk about the specifications of this bad boy. So first of all, meron tayo ditong Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G octa-core processor. The variant that we got again is 6 gigs of RAM, LPD DR4X, 6.67-inch Full HD Plus IPS display. Again, 64 gigs of internal storage, 64 megapixel main camera. It's a quad camera, by the way. 16 megapixel front camera. We got here a 5020 mAh of battery, 30 watts fast charging, and of course this one is running on MIUI 11 based on Android 10. Yeah, you already know the specifications, alam nyo na lahat. Now, let's do an unboxing and alamin natin kung ano ba meron dito sa Xiaomi Redmi Note 9 Pro. So, dito muna tayo sa maliit na box. Pin for the SIM card tray. User guide, warranty card. This is the jelly case, boys. Oof! Wow, ang ganda niya. You're looking at the main features ni Redmi Note 9 Pro. Grabe, ang ganda ng phone na to. Ang ganda ng design niya for its price. But, bago natin pag-usapan to smartphone na to, alamin pa natin kung ano nasa loob ng box na to. We got here a USB-A to USB-C cable. And yes, kulay orange siya. We got here a 33 watts fast charger, and the smartphone supports up to 30 watts fast charging. I know it's weird that they have a faster charger compared to sa supported ng smartphone. I've ditched the box and everything. Now let's talk about the Redmi Note 9 Pro. Bago yun, set up muna natin kasi nakalimutan ko siya i-set up. Alright guys, so we've finished setting up the Redmi Note 9 Pro. It is a beautiful smartphone, I'm telling you guys. And before natin pag-usapan yung software niya, before natin pag-usapan yung camera, before natin pag-usapan anything about the Redmi Note 9 Pro, let's talk about the design first ng kanyang body. So, meron tayo ditong glass design. Yes, I do like the feel of the glass back of this smartphone. Gusto ko yung feel niya, gusto ko yung nakuha ko dito sa Redmi Note 9 Pro na build quality, and I do like the two-tone design. It's not two-tone, but parang may half is parang may lines dito na slant na madami, and it adds a beauty to the smartphone. Although it's glossy because of the glass, the problem is that mas prone siya sa mga fingerprints, sa mga smudges na dumidikit dito sa Xiaomi Redmi Note 9 Pro. And then, isa pa sa napansin ko dito is yung camera niya. Yes, we got here a quad camera lens at the back of the smartphone, but the problem with the quad camera setup of the Redmi Note 9 Pro is that the protruding camera is very noticeable dito. So, sobrang nakaangat yung camera niya sa likod. It's not a deal breaker for me, but it gets annoying that if you place ko siya sa table, then yes, talagang grabe yung movement niya. But yeah, hopefully, maganda naman yung makuha natin mga shots dito since we're getting here a quad camera. Not just a quad camera, as a 64 megapixel quad camera setup dito. Of course, iba-iba yung lens niya. Mamaya natin pag-usapan yan. So, the back is made up of Gorilla Glass 5 Fine. It's a beautiful design. Dito sa side, it's still plastic, and I'm still not complaining about it. But what do I like about in here is that they do not have the fingerprint scanner at the back of the smartphone. That's why it looks clean to me. Nakikita nyo naman dito. But when you look at the side, yung power button niya, it also acts as the fingerprint scanner of the Xiaomi Redmi Note 9 Pro. And then, of course, meron din tayong volume rocker sa taas ng power button. And then, of course, sa ilalim, we still got here the USB-C port, the headphone jack, and the speaker grill. The smartphone's display is kind of big. We got here 6.67-inch IPS display. We got here a punch hole cutout camera at the top. Does look fine with me. I mean, it's not that annoying. But yeah, it's kind of tall for me. It's 6.67. Medyo malapit na yung feel niya sa akin sa Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. And medyo may konting katabaan yung body niya ng Redmi Note 9 Pro. But thankfully, curved naman yung sides dito. curve siya dito. So, pag hinawa ko siya ng ganito, mas madali naman siyang hawakan than expected. But, if you're worried about the body of the smartphone, you can just use the included jelly case na pinakita ko sa inyo earlier. The bezels are noticeable dito sa smartphone na to. But yeah, it's not that thick, but it's not that thin. Again, the punch hole cutout camera sa taas, it's not that annoying for me. When it comes dito sa brightness ng display niya, it's not the best one that I've seen. It's not that bad, but it's not that great too. Pero, nandun siya sa gitna. Okay? Nandun siya sa gitna. Siguro mataas lang expectations ko since there are smartphones that are already running a 90 Hz refresh rate below 20,000 pesos like the Realme 6 and the 6 Pro. And yung brightness na ito is not the best one, but I'm still satisfied with it. Siguro tumaas lang talaga yung expectations ko sa mga nakita ko smartphones earlier this year. Okay, now you already know the hardware, the design, and everything about the smartphone pagdating sa looks niya. Now let's talk about the software. The smartphone is running on MIUI 11 based on Android 10. Yes, it's nice. Yes, it's really smooth. But for those people na ayaw ng MIUI, well, stuck kayo sa MIUI unless mag-download kayo ng launchers if you wanted to. But of course, meron tayong mga included pre-installed applications dito sa Redmi Note 9 Pro. We got here the Mi community, we got Lazada, we got some games that you can uninstall. Of course, you could uninstall the other applications like the WPS Office, Facebook, and everything. The tools are quite usable and masarap siya sa mata, yung MIUI 11. And I do like the feel, I do like the colors that we're getting in here. But yeah, there's no app drawer dito. So the home screen is also the app drawer of the Redmi Note 9 Pro. Of course, meron tayong mga applications dito like the Mi Share where you can share your files or media files to other smartphones. This is a really cool application na kasama ngayon dito sa Redmi Note 9 Pro. And of course, pwede kayo mag-share sa Mi Share sa Oppo smartphones, sa Realme smartphones, and also sa other brands na supported nitong feature na to. Now, let's go to the part na marami nagtatanong. Let's talk about the camera of the Redmi Note 9 Pro. So, the smartphone comes with a 64 megapixel main camera with the Samsung GW1 sensor. Of course, meron tayo ditong 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, a 2 megapixel depth sensor, and a 5 megapixel macro camera. I still don't know why they have a macro camera. Actually, lahat yata ng smartphone brands may macro camera, pero hindi ko pa rin gets kasi hindi ko magamit naman yan. Anyway, let's talk about the main camera of the smartphone. So, the 64 megapixel main camera of the smartphone, it's actually pretty good. It's not the best one, but it's really, really good. Medyo tumaas yung mga standards ko pagdating sa mid-range smartphones. And the Redmi Note 9 Pro doesn't disappoint pagdating sa aspect na yon. Okay, so before natin pakita sa inyo yung mga shots na kuha ko dito sa Redmi Note 9 Pro earlier, like 5 minutes ago, let's talk about yung kanyang software. So, this is the UI na makikita nyo sa Redmi Note 9 Pro. The camera of the smartphone, this is what we're talking about pagdating natin sa user-friendly. So, nakikita nyo naman dito, we got here AI, HDR, we got everything. Pag pinindot yung hamburger button na nandun sa side, you can choose from macro, tilt shift, or whatever that you want. And of course, meron tayong 64 megapixel mode dito sa side na to. Meron tayong video and everything that you need dito sa Redmi Note 9 Pro. This is actually a pretty good smartphone pagdating sa cameras, but it's not the perfect one. It is not the best one. And pagdating naman sa video, guys, supported naman ni Redmi Note 9 Pro ang 4K 30 FPS. So yes, maganda naman yung resolution na supported nito, and maganda yung mga nakuha ko dito mga shots. So, speaking of shots, how about pakita ko na sa inyo yung mga shots ko na nakuha sa Redmi Note 9 Pro. As you can see sa mga shots ko dito sa Redmi Note 9 Pro, they are actually pretty good. May depth of field yung mga shots ko nakuha dito sa Redmi Note 9 Pro. And hindi pa ako gumamit ng portrait mode. It's just the normal na camera. I didn't even use AI. Wala pa nga itong HDR actually na napindot ko. But yeah, you get my point na maganda yung shots natin dito. It's sharper than I expected. I want to compare it with other smartphones na nandito sa price range na to para masabi ko na ito nga ba yung mas maganda or ito yung mas maganda. So, right now, we cannot conclude on that one, but what I'm sinasabi ko sa inyo, nawalan ako ng English doon, sinasabi ko sa inyo is maganda yung camera and satisfied ako sa 64 megapixel camera ni Redmi Note 9 Pro. Maybe because of the Samsung GW1 sensor, but the point is, satisfied ako sa camera niya. And sa selfie camera niya, sure ako dito, it's not the best one but it's sharper than I expected. Maganda rin yung kulay na nakuha ko dito, although medyo na-overblown ako doon sa side ng face ko kanina. Kung nakita niyo yung shot ko doon sa selfie. So, hopefully, may konting improvement sa software update. So, hopefully, may konting improvement sa dumating soon. But yeah, I'm still satisfied with it para sa presyo niya. So, I guess that's it sa ating unboxing and hands-on ng Redmi Note 9 Pro. So, the Redmi Note 9 Pro is quite interesting pagdating sa presyo niya as expected dahil isang Xiaomi smartphone na kumukumpit talaga sa Realme. So, the Redmi Note 9 Pro is priced at 12,490 pesos for the 6GB, 64GB variant. I know, it's quite interesting. And kung gusto niyo bumili guys, meron po tayong link dun sa baba. You can check it out, just buy it Lazada, and makakatulong po kayo sa akin. So maraming salamat sa panonood guys. So if you like this video, don't forget to give us thumbs up. And of course, huwag niyo kalimutan mag-subscribe sa channel ko. So be sure to click that subscribe button along with that bell button to get notified of the latest videos here at the Jam Online YouTube channel. And yes, again, ulitin ko, the Redmi Note 9 Pro, the review will be out soon sa jamonline.ph. And hopefully may gaming review pa tayo soon dito sa ating channel. So once again, I am Jam of jamonline.ph. Thank you for watching and see you guys again sa susunod na video.